another case study video. We like to do these showcase students that have had success with the program. More importantly, getting their first real estate deal closed. So, got my guy Stephen Dore on here. Appreciate you coming
Yes,
on.
sir. Of course, of course. Appreciate it, man.
So, little backstory about you. What were you doing real estate before you got in the mentoring program?
No, no real estate. I work a corporate 9 to 5 job. But I've always considered real estate. I've always looked at real estate. Actually, my mom used to do real estate in the past. So I've always looked at real estate as a way to kind of build wealth.
Okay,
I have 2 sons, so I want to have something to pass off to them. And
gotcha.
I never knew what route I wanted to take. And honestly, when I stumbled across wholesaling, it's like I don't have to use any of my own money. That got me excited. So I jumped into wholesaling.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So, where would you? So, all right, you said wholesaling. When did you actually find out about like wholesaling? Like this even?
I want to say maybe 2 years ago, actually. I went to some seminars, free seminars. I think I went to one. I forgot the group and what they called, but they bring you there and they try to upsell you on everything and try to
Oh
get you
yeah,
to.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah, it was like they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna drop free knowledge," and then it's like, this is not for me."
Hmm.
I actually seen one of your ads on Instagram. I clicked into it. I went to the free webinar, and I just appreciated the realness to it. I think one of the first things you said is like, if you're not ready to put in the work and you expecting pretty much to get rich fast, this is not for you. You might as well log off right now. Don't bullshit. And I was like, okay, I can mess with this man because I appreciate the realness.
Right.
And then, I just decided to make that investment.
Gotcha. Okay. So perfect. So, you got started the program. What market did you? Matter of fact, actually, was it better? I don't want to tell the market because you were doing deals. We don't stop. What would you say some struggles that you had early on, in the business?
um, I guess it was more just kind of getting in the habit of continuing to market. You have to put that effort in, especially, me working a 9 to 5, I have to find ways around that. So it's, I have to get up early before my kids get up to make sure that I'm putting that marketing and time in and communicating with potential sellers.
Right.
I have to do it in the background while I'm doing work. I just have to always fit that time in to make sure that I'm always marketing and talking to sellers. Because if you're not doing that, you're not making any deals or potential deals. So have to always put that effort in. I speak to friends now and I'm like, my kids will be in bed at 9 and I'm up till 12 or 1, just continuing to, look at my campaign, see what's coming in and just respond. So I'm always making sure that I'm on it.
Yeah, I mean, your obsession become your possessions. So you had to get
Yeah,
obsessed with grind. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And
Yeah.
I wanted to close this deal just so I can, you hear the talk, but when you actually close a deal, it's like, okay, it's real now. So now my grind is even stronger. The hustle's strong and I'm just going to keep going.
Yep. So okay, so tell us about this deal. Where'd you find it? What type of motivated seller this was?
Um, Prop stream. I set up a text message campaign in your software. Um, a lot of no's, and he finally responded, but he was really hesitant. He had this negative attitude towards wholesalers. He was just upset that I reached out to him in general. But I kept speaking to him. I wanted to build a good relationship with him because I think he had a previous wholesaler that came into him that kind of it just fell through. It didn't work out for him.
Yeah, that's usually.
Yeah. And I don't know what this wholesaler gave him for a number, but as I was speaking to him, he told me all the issues. I kind of had to bring him down, let him know like this number you're asking for is not realistic. There's a lot of problems with the house, you know, based off of just if I look at construction costs, this is where we really need to be. It took a lot of back and forth. I think I logged off my computer. I was on the phone with him till midnight. So I was speaking to him basically for a full 24 hours, just back and forth text messaging, trying to bring him down to reality. And then finally he's like, okay. I asked him what's the number he think is more realistic after our back and forth. And he gave me a number and I brought it down maybe 5 just so we can be somewhere in the middle and I can still make that profit. And he accepted. I was surprised, but he accepted. So it worked
Oh,
out.
hold on. So did y'all never talked on the phone? Y'all just did text message back and forth?
All text messages. We never spoke on the phone. All
Ah,
text. Yeah, all in the software, just text back and forth.
Wow, that's man, you're like the fifth person that has used software and didn't put a deal together and didn't talk to the person. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I was ready to hop on the phone if I needed to, but I seen the conversation continue. If it slowed down or if I wasn't getting the responses I wanted, I would have picked up the phone because that's the way to really close the deal. But we kept it going and it worked out.
That's what's up, man. All right, so you
Yeah.
lock in this deal, and then how did you go? Oh, and speaking of, did you actually go see the house?
No, never seen the house. All prop stream, all Google, looking around the neighborhood once I had the address. I actually went on Craigslist. Another thing in your modules, I went on Craigslist. I found me a person for pretty much my boots on the ground, a photographer.
Okay,
She went out there, she took the pictures. She actually went the extra step of doing kind of a layout of the house.
okay,
So it was perfect. And then I was able to pull another list from buyers and go from there.
perfect, perfect, perfect. So you lock up a deal, get under contract. Then you found a buyer. How'd you set that up with the buyer stuff? Did you have them just your lockbox code or whatever?
Actually, the homeowner was willing to leave a key.
Ah,
Um, yeah, he left the key. He kept saying he was leaving it on an electrical box. He left the key, and every time I needed access, he was like, "The key's there." So they were pretty much when I had buyers come through to look at the property, they were able to access the key themselves and come through. But I did have my boots on the ground go the first day and do a recording, so I can just hear what the buyers were saying, just
good.
in case a deal fell through, because I wanted to know what were the issues that he wasn't telling me.
Right, right. That's good. That's good. Okay. All right. So on this deal, how much profit?
8,000, 8K.
Nice, nice, nice payday, man.
Yeah, it's a nice for the first one's a nice payday. I want to keep going though, but it's a nice one for the first one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because some people's first deal is like 5,000, 3,000. So first deal at eight
Mhm.
thousand is good. Like you said, now you can put that money reinvested in marketing and things like that. So that's good.
Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. I didn't look at it as, um, I mean, to be honest with you, I wanted to make my investment back. That was important,
Yeah,
and then from there, I'll just put it back into continue to make more deals.
absolutely. Okay. Perfect. So what would you say for anybody that's listening that may be on the fence about getting into the mentorship program and been thinking about it, but they're like, I don't know if making an investment. What would you give them advice for as well?
Um, you know, you have to make the investment in yourself. To be honest with you, you can't keep saying, "I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna push back, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna hold on," because it's never the right time. You have to sometimes just jump in and take a chance on yourself.
Right.
I can personally say that it worked for me. Um, I connected with your program and what you spoke about, so I personally thought it was for me.
Gotcha.
But really, just jump in and do it. If you've been thinking about this for a while, stop pushing back, and there's no better time than the present to do it, in
Absolutely.
my opinion. And then, if you're thinking about the money, one deal, you pretty much made that money back, but you have to put the effort in to make that deal, so it falls on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to congratulate you, Stephen, because I mean you came in gunning. You came in straight. You ain't wasting
Trying, man.
Yeah, nah, you ain't wasting no time, and that's good because that's really the importance, well, of us as leaders or coaches or anything like that. We count on the students to take the information and run with it. You absolutely did that. You didn't waste any time. You put in the work, and that's what the results show. Is that the reason why?
Yes.
You got a bright future. I see you in the next few years. Multiple deals a month and things like that. Whatever it is that you want in life, because
Yeah.
again, you're action taker. And that's all we want from anybody that becomes our student is to take the information and run with it.
That's what you're supposed to do. If you sit on it, then you kind of wasted your own time.
Yeah. So man, I appreciate you
Yes,
coming
sir.
on. Once again, like I said, congratulations. Again, I see you're gonna have much more success. This is just the first one. What I call
Mhm.
a reality check to see that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
see the
True.
business is real. And yeah, man, I just can't wait to see, how things continue to grow.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.